All right, you ready for the last one we got here?
Yeah, so I want to talk about the Dinosaur Island crate here.
The thing is ginormous.
Beast here.
Yep.
So this is Broken Token.
Yeah, this one, yep.
You just like shook everything when that thing dropped.
It's a heavy box.
Oh yeah, I went to just move it off the table, and I was like, "Oh no, this has more weight to it than I thought."
Yeah, this has everything
I
from
have never used a Broken Token crate before. All the Broken Token, I know they've made several for games I like. All the ones that I've used, this is my first time. That's not my first time seeing a crate, but yeah, I've personally never have used the crate because I usually prefer the ones that are inside some sort of
the game
box. The game box.
Yeah. This holds both the base game and the Totally Liquid expansion.
Right.
Yeah, and they're the extreme editions too. So
oh yeah, true.
I got all the bonus stuff.
And I do like as per usual, you've got nice fancy artwork all around it.
I know it is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Engraved, custom
Yeah.
engraved
I'll pick
artwork.
it up here in a second
Yeah, the
to
engraving is
take a better
gorgeous.
look
You
at
might
that.
want to wait till the lid's back on for that.
Yeah. But yeah, we have the rule books and all the boards kind of sit in this nice big notch over here. And there's a place for the cardboard first player marker, but we have the extreme edition, so it's got its own thing. So, whoop.
Slap bracelet.
That is
This
awesome.
It
thing,
itches though.
This thing is fun for like the first minute, and then you're like, someone take first player, please.
It itches so bad when you're wearing it.
Yeah,
It's
everything.
so cool though. Oh
It is
yeah,
cool.
it is kind of like a rubberized. Yeah, well, let's put it on.
It's time to put it on. The last first player marker you'll ever wear.
I'm first player forever.
So yeah, we have this small tray, and then we get into the meat and potatoes here. We have.
Oh, the card tray's cool.
Ooh.
So
And it's etched on the sides
Yeah.
too.
this font,
Yes.
little reminiscent of another
Dinosaur themed franchise.
Yeah, that I'm aware of.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
It's
what we're
legally
referring to.
distinct.
Yeah, we represent, but are legally distinct.
So yeah, we have the card tray here, and this is actually so the regular Dinosaur Island insert. It's its own thing, and then there's the Totally Liquid expansion insert, and there are extra cards that come in the Totally Liquid expansion. So they had this little extra piece. It starts about here on here and comes up for the extra cards that go in here.
Oh
So-
yeah, I see that.
and
Oh, so that's two separate things.
yeah, but they blended the artwork together
Nice.
on both sides,
Oh yeah, that's nice.
so that it's all one thing. They did that with two different things. So they did that with the card tray and
The
everything's.
dinosaurs, I could see it.
What's really nice is the signs are like pointing to what's in where on here. It's like you got objectives. There's like one for the AI for the solo. Plot twists and specialists, all kinds of stuff.
But yeah, I see that the dinosaur recipes is the other one that's
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. I'll get that in a
2-in-1.
second. But yeah, we have these dinosaur trays. They look like the Jurassic Park entrance on
Yeah,
there
I
too.
see.
Now that's
Yeah,
really
that's-
nice. I
The-
liked using that during gameplay.
These are like my favorite thing because when you're playing Dinosaur Island, usually like you have to. There's all these in the extreme and the deluxe versions.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of different shapes, and the normal one is just a Stegosaurus. Everything's a Stegosaurus.
Okay.
Or Triceratops. Triceratops, that's what it is. But the upgraded versions have all these different shapes. And you try to separate like half and half and have them on different sides of the table so people can grab. But now you don't have to do this like, here.
Oh yeah.
Get your
You just
dinosaur.
pass
Tray.
it
There
around.
you go.
I made a
Nice.
post on Instagram about that. I said, yeah, just sort yourself out. Well, there's one of those for the normal dinosaurs. There's one for the
Aquatic.
aquatic ones that come with the
Oh.
Totally Liquid one.
Oh, that's what they meant by totally liquid, not
Yeah.
like petroleum oil.
Yeah, in the future. In the future.
When you have too many dinosaurs, we're just gonna fuel the making of more dinosaurs
There
by
you go.
burning them.
There's another. This is what Cindy was talking about. The etching is kind of carried over to the other half.
Oh yeah, that is wicked, man.
It's
That
like-
is
it's like they
amazing
planned
thought,
that.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's all carried together there. Got the coin tray on here. So this is hurt to throw at someone. Again, it's got like
Metal
some nice
coins.
So
etching on
violent.
it.
Oh, metal
He's-
coins.
He's throwing these.
Yeah,
at
the
people.
coins are amazing. They're very hefty in this game.
And then you got your dice tray.
The dice.
Dice.
Yeah, the dice.
The dice are cool. This is one thing I did like about the game is show Philip the dice.
Are they're custom dinosaurs?
They're amber.
Oh, they're amber.
Get it?
No. They fail.
Why?
There's nothing inside.
Oh.
They should have a little dino shape inside.
There should be a bug.
Yeah,
Oh,
mosquito.
yeah, you're
There
right.
should be a mosquito inside.
You're right.
On the premium deluxe extreme version, that's what's gonna.
They
be
didn't hit
there.
that stretch goal.
They didn't hit.
But yeah, they have this little kind of Jeep looking thing on here too. It's for the VIP little meeples that go in there. And that's a nice little hinged
Oh,
box
yeah.
on there.
That is really cool.
Like the only downside is the VIPs aren't used for much, so you don't get to use this that often. It's like just one of the plot twists that they're
That's
used
why it's
for.
locked.
I love the little boxes for the player pieces in this insert. I think
yeah,
it's so cool.
Yeah, we were talking about with the Game Fit ones. They're notched, so they'll slot right in to the different places. Maybe.
No, it was up against the purple one.
Oh, okay. Well, some of them slot in. Like these over here slot into each other.
Yeah.
But getting into it's just the paddock holders down here.
All
You got all the
components. Gee,
player
this
trays.
is-
It's a very there's a lot to this game.
Thus, the needing of the insert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
This insert totally just
Nice etching on there too.
I love Dinosaur Island, but this insert totally improved the experience because it made it so much easier to set up and so much easier during gameplay to get what you needed.
And it makes you just want to play the game more.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
And that was your same experience with the Terraforming Mars
Yeah.
insert. I mean
Well, any of the Broken Token ones I've there hasn't been one that just doesn't scream.
that just
hey, play
flubbed.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one downside to this is figuring out
How to put it back.
putting what back where because it fits perfectly together. And
again, that's why I keep you've got the little paper over there.
yeah, that stays in here. That lives with this insert.
Beetle, we send you a link to the YouTube video.
This is why Colin's just going to edit most of this out.
Exactly.
This is purely for the YouTubes. But as I said, the only time I've ever seen Broken Token go wrong, and it's only a personal peeve, is when they make the box height too high.
Oh.
When the box height sits up, and Rusty B don't know what I'm talking about because he's made that joke before.
It adds to the
when it
that
adds
little
to the
gap
height.
there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the crate is a wood box they made for it because originally, if you had both of the inserts, you have the box height is like it's in the original Dinosaur Island box and it's pushed up like an inch and a half.
Oh, so there
2
was
inches.
a Dinosaur Island insert, and then they made a crate.
Well, the stuff inside this is the insert.
Okay.
And then they've now added the crate on to, or it may have always had a crate.
Okay, so it's like the
but you
Rising.
could do it either way.
It's like the Rising Sun insert was the same way, where the inside of the insert and the crate both had the same components on the inside, but like with Rising Sun, you just get the nice, fancy,
yes.
all encompassing.
I'm pretty sure because we watched a video today on how do you fit your stuff in your Dinosaur Island original box.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm pretty sure that everything that's in here
Yeah.
would
so
be the regular insert.
I have the reverse version for Rising Sun, where I have it so it still fits in the two boxes. But they did make the nice crate where you could put everything all together.
Yeah.
I didn't do too bad putting it
The
back in there.
ones,
Oh yeah.
the one on the end is, yeah, there you go.
That guy.
Oh, have you seen the Mansions of Madness crate?
Though. I have, yeah. So yeah, this is a win.
For sure.
All right, now this we could almost do a
Faux
game
show.
show on how much and guess the name or guess the price.
Oh, I'm gonna
Philip,
look it
how
up.
much do you think this price is?
It's over 100.
Yeah, I would say 120.
I'm looking it up, guys. I'm looking it up.
Oh, Cindy's gonna be our.
I'm purely going off of the Rising Sun as a basis there because I think the crate for that
Yeah.
was 120, 150.
Chris said 120. I'm gonna say 121.
120.
Yeah,
And the answer is 119.95. Dang it!
we got the nice etching on there on the sides we were talking about. It says welcome
To Dinosaur Island.
Maybe I'm not in the right website. Oh, it's The Broken Token.
Yeah, They're listed on at convention circuits that way too. It's like, oh man, they're not in the B's, they're in the T's.
Nope, and then I spelled it wrong.
Did the first one send you to that one website? It's like, you can buy brokentoken.com.
No, it didn't.
Sometimes I'll get those. I'll type in
There we go.
the website name, and it's like, this website name is available. I'm like, no, it's not. It's already because I didn't do that. Okay,
Oh
that's
man,
what this is.
Russell Beetle's talking about the Kingdom Death Monster now, and wanting something with the more calyx-friendly dimensions. And it just reminded me, I've wanted to try.
I didn't even see the lid.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that they sell the crate by itself,
Right.
which currently it's on sale for $44.99. They also sell both organizers by themselves. One is the regular one's $38.24 and the totally liquid's $29.74. So regularly it's $49.99, $44.99, and $34.99. The VIP bundle, which is the crate and both inserts, is $124.99. Philip's our winner.
So wait, what is the? So the crate.
The crate is $50
Crate
just by
itself's $50.
itself.
and that's just the exterior.
And that's just the exterior, I
That's-
think.
That's a nice thick chunk of wood.
I
though.
guess that's. I
It
guess
is,
that's
yeah.
for if it's just the option for if you've got
If
the-
you've already
You already
got
have
the
both
in-
inserts.
or you
yes.
have one of them.
Correct.
Like if you bought before the expansion came out.
Correct.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because I was like, why would you? Okay.
But
Why
the-
would you not?
Yeah.
Ha, that's interesting. Apparently, the totally liquid organizer comes with the box band.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because
That's
in
the first one that
video, it was talking like I put the box band on this just to make sure the lid doesn't come flying off.
Oh.
Ah!
did.
As stuff goes flying
Yeah.
out of it.
It prevents idiots from
Oh,
me
you're
like
bend-
opening
you're
it.
bending.
Yeah. I'll just set that off to the side.
All right, let's cut back.
But yeah,
You can come sit down now. So I would say, would you say that maybe the crate is, if you have the money, the crate and the VIP bundle is a good investment if you like the game. But it definitely seems like if this is a game you're playing a lot, just the base inserts are going to be
Oh, for
extremely
sure.
helpful.
And,
Yeah.
like we were saying earlier, the base inserts you can get, and it's, $44.99 and $30.
It's $45 and $30.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So 75
So
bucks gets you-
$75 gets you just the inserts, and they do fit in just the original Dinosaur Island box. But like Colin was saying, it has like that 1.5 inch gap or whatever. But if you
I
have
know.
the box band, it's not going to fall apart. But if that bothers you, get the crate.
Yeah.
But I think it's totally worth the investment because it's so improved gameplay. For a game I already love, I love it even more now.
And I can definitely see that because I have played the game and know how many bits are. I haven't played the expansion, obviously, but there's a lot of bits. There's almost like 4 different games in one game.
There kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like each,
Especially with the Totally Liquid expansion. It adds
Yeah.
so many different modules.
because like there's dice rolling in the first bit, and then there's like drafting.
Oh,
and
you're
then-
talking the different phases
I'm talking
of the base
different
game.
phases.
Yeah.
So like each, like it's a table hog.
So it's
Mhm.
so it's
It
like,
is a table hog.
It's like Vast. One guy rolls dice, one guy draws cards.
No,
No, no,
No, everybody's doing the same thing.
Yeah. We're talking like separate phases. Like, okay, here's where someone's rolling dice and picking, and we're all gonna pick out.
Whereas like in other games you've got like, okay, I'm doing one of 10 options. It's more so, okay, we're doing this thing and then we're moving into this thing, and each thing has its own subset of options.
Yeah. And like we mentioned, time being money, and a lot of the appeal organizers is to set up and tear down. He mentions Gloomhaven, and he's right. Like, I knew the box was big. I knew there was a lot of stuff in the box. I didn't realize how much stuff was in the box.
You're talking
like
about Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven.
You
Half-
spent an evening punching it, didn't
I
you?
did spend an evening punching. Like half that box was just the cardboard punch out sheets.
Wow.
And now it's just like, because I didn't have an organizer, so I just put it in a couple of bags, and I was amazed I was able to get the lid to shut. But I'm to the point, like, I'm scared to play it until I get some sort of organizer for it.
Just because it'll make it stressful without it.
Just because there's so much stuff. It's like, oh, get board B. And like, where's board? There's 50 million boards here.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, you need to leave it set up or find an organization
That's
system.
kind of what, until I get an organizer. I think that's what's going to set up is probably just I put it out somewhere and
Put it in the extra room.
yeah.
But yeah.
So, anything else you wanted to say about?
No, I think I've spoken my piece. I am just thrilled with specifically with the game fit, those joint engineering things. It's
Oh yeah.
it's subtle, but it's blown my mind as far as inserts go.
So was the Dinosaur Island one easy to put together?
That's something I didn't talk about. So yeah, it was a little bit more challenging. I had to use glue in some spots. The crate, the lid is still kind of askew in one spot. I need to do a little bit of wood glue and a clamp on there. But generally, it's holding together pretty good.
For a broken token, but it probably wasn't as easy to put together as the Game Fit one.
Yeah, it was not as easy, but they did have the instructions in there to tell you what you needed.
Because it was like Chris was saying, like the bits you needed are scattered across all the sheets.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they do that to minimize the amount of space,
right?
Because they're maximizing every free space
on the sheets.
So you only need like just the sheets. You need,
dovetail. Yeah, that's is that what I don't know.
Dovetailing is the angled ones.
Oh, okay. So not
joints.
quite dovetail. Yeah, it's like a compression joint. It's hard to.
It would say
kind of like those breakaway snaps that's on like backpacks and stuff like that, or fanny packs.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. But it's not breakaway. It's
Well, like I want to say like the tabs are a millimeter too big for the slots total.
Yeah.
So you're just getting compression.
Yeah, exactly. Holds nicely.
Except for like that one tab in the entire thing. Because there's always that one tab. You're like, oh, this just slides right in.
And you were talking about the complexity. That is something that the crates, offer, because, and especially any of their larger inserts kind of get that way. Rising Sun was the same way. It was but at the same time, not the hardest inserts I've ever had to put together. Personally, like I've tried, I would still rank Broken Token over some of the other company, or some of the other stuff I've tried.
Yeah, we have only because Meeple Realty was the only one that made an insert for Carson City. It's nice for organizing, but it does not facilitate anything gameplay wise.
Yeah, I have that was what I was thinking of, was Meeple Realty. I have theirs for Role Player, and like it's more thematic.
Yeah,
but it also doesn't utilize the box very well.
I think the Carson City one does.
It's not like a normal insert where like it fills up every free space.
Oh yeah,
like
Carson City does that, but I get what you're saying.
Like, but it's nice because they have like it's a chest for all the okay.